Designer with coming, she poppin' tail. And she ain't gon' waste no time. If you got them dollars, she coming with me. She ain't gon' waste no time. Sinead and Birkin, she on the shit. She ain't gon' waste no time. Rolex studded with stones and flooded gems.
Unorthodox beat.
She ain't gon' waste no time. 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 Rolex is steady with stones and gems. And she ain't gon' waste no time. Sinead and Birkin, she on that shit. And she ain't gon' waste no. On the road, she gon' get it. Duffel bag, she come equipped. Fully loaded and extended. She ain't gon' wait no time. Pulling out the lot and it brand new. The bag on the arm cost a whip too. Half flip to the side, nails done too. Feet gon' match, little baby so cute. Ooh, she ain't gon' waste. Pull up in the wood, speed race. Drop the top, hop in, let me chase you. Girl like to play tag with you, it's basic. You come through. Designer on you like you. Girl, if it's a secret, I'm immune. With the heavens up above from you. Designer with coming, she poppin' tail. And she ain't gon' wait no time. If you got them dollars, she coming with you. She ain't gon' wait no time. Sinead and Birkin, she on the shit. She ain't gon' wait no time. Rolex studded with stones and precious gems. She ain't gon' wait no time. She ain't gon' wait no time. No. She ain't gon' wait no time. She ain't gon' wait no time. Nah, she ain't gon' waste no. Rolex studded with stones and precious gems. She ain't gon' waste no time. Sinead and Birkin, she on the shit. She ain't gon' wait no.
Get her ass a round of applause, she bought it. She gon' wear a crown hard and say that she got it. She gon' shake that ass for the hustlers and the ballers. Shout out to her cousin and the friends, they taught her. She got her degree like a granny and her mama. Fuck them little niggas, you don't want them, you don't need them. Don't trust the white man, they all just greedy. Don't trust these bitches, they'll gossip your secrets. Let's stay wet like a string she licking. You got a big bag where her bag is deeper. Give a nigga chills like Jeepers, Creepers. Eyes wide shut, but shorty still peeping. Big Draco with a drum, she keepin'. Big Draco with a drum, she get her ass around.
Designer with coming, she poppin' tail. And she ain't gon' waste no time. If you got them coming, she coming with me. And she ain't gon' waste no time. Sinead and Birkin, she on the shit. And she ain't gon' waste no time. The Rolex is flooded with stones and gems. My God. It's on it. Let's do the stones. Nene and Birkin, Designer with coming, she poppin' tail. And she ain't gon' waste no time. If you got them dollars, she coming with me. She ain't gon' waste no time. Sinead and Birkin, she on the shit. She ain't gon' waste no time. Rolex studded with stones and flooded gems.
Unorthodox beat.
She ain't gon' waste no time. 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 Rolex is steady with stones and gems. She ain't gon' waste no time. Sinead and Birkin, she on that shit. And she ain't gon' waste no. On the road, she gon' get it. Duffel bag, she come equipped. Fully loaded and extended. She ain't gon' wait no time. Pulling out the lot and it brand new. The bag on the arm cost a whip too. Half flip to the side, nails done too. Feet gon' match, little baby so cute. Ooh, she ain't gon' waste. Pull up in the wood, speed race. Drop the top, hop in, let me chase you. Girl like to play tag with you, it's basic. You come through. Designer on you like you. Girl, if it's a secret, I'm immune. With the heavens up above from you. Designer with coming, she poppin' tail. And she ain't gon' wait no time. If you got them dollars, she coming with you. She ain't gon' wait no time. Sinead and Birkin, she on the shit. She ain't gon' wait no time. Rolex studded with stones and precious gems. She ain't gon' wait no time. She ain't gon' wait no time. No. She ain't gon' wait no time. She ain't gon' wait no time. Nah, she ain't gon' waste no. Rolex studded with stones and precious gems. She ain't gon' waste no time. Shanae and Birkin, she on the shit. She ain't gon' waste no.
Get her ass a round of applause, she bought it. She gon' wear a crown hard and say that she got it. She gon' shake that ass for the hustlers and the ballers. Shout out to her cousin and the friends, they taught her. She got her degree like a granny and her mama. Fuck them little niggas, you don't want me, you don't need them. Don't trust the white man, they all just greedy. Don't trust these bitches, they'll gossip your secrets. Let's stay wet like a string she licking. You got a big bag where her bag is deeper. Give a nigga chills like Jeepers, Creepers. Eyes wide shut, but shorty still peeping. Big Draco with a drum she keeping. Big Draco with a drum she get her ass around.
Designer is coming, she poppin' tab. And she ain't gon' waste no time. If you got them coming, she coming with them. And she ain't gon' waste no time. Shanae and Birkin, she on the shit. And she ain't gon' waste no time. The Rolex is flooded with stones and gems. My God. It's on it. Let's do the stones. Nene and Birkin, designer with coming, she poppin' tail. And she ain't gon' waste no time. If you got them dollars, she coming with. She ain't gon' waste no time. Shanae and Birkin, she on the shit. She ain't gon' waste no time. Rolex studded with stones and flooded gems.
Unorthodox speed.
She ain't gon' waste no time. 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 Rolex is steady with stones and gems. And she ain't gon' waste no time. Shanae and Birkin, she on that shit. And she ain't gon' waste no. On the road, she gon' get it. Duffel bag, she come equipped. Fully loaded and extended. She ain't gon' wait no time. Pulling out the lot and it brand new. The bag on the arm cost a whip too. Half flip to the side, nails done too. Feet gon' match, little baby so cute. Ooh, she ain't gon' waste. Pull up in the wood speed race. Drop the top, hop in, let me chase you. Girl like to play tag with you, it's basic. You come through. Designer on you like you. Girl, if it's a secret, I'm immune. With the heavens up above from you. Designer with coming, she poppin' tail. And she ain't gon' wait no time. If you got them dollars, she coming with. She ain't gon' wait no time. Shanae and Birkin, she on the shit. She ain't gon' wait no time. Rolex studded with stones and precious gems. She ain't gon' wait no time. 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 Nah, she ain't gon' waste no. Rolex studded with stones and precious gems. She ain't gon' waste no time. Shanae and Birkin, she on the shit. She ain't gon' waste no.
Get her ass a round of applause, she bought it. She gon' wear a crown hard and say that she got it. She gon' shake that ass for the hustlers and the ballers. Shout out to her cousin and the friends, they taught her. She got her degree like a granny and her mama. Fuck them little niggas, you don't want me, you don't need them. Don't trust the white man, they all just greedy. Don't trust these bitches, they'll gossip your secrets. Let's stay wet like a string she licking. You got a big bag where her bag is deeper. Give a nigga chills like Jeepers, Creepers. Eyes wide shut, but shorty still peeping. Big Draco with a drum she keeping. Big Draco with a drum she get her ass around.
Designer is coming, she poppin' tail. And she ain't gon' wait no time. If you got them coming, she coming with them. And she ain't gon' waste no time. Shanae and Birkin, she on the shit. And she ain't gon' wait no time. The Rolex is flooded with stones and gems. My God. It's on it. Let's do the stones. Nene and Birkin, she on. Designer with coming, she poppin' tail. And she ain't gon' waste no time. If you got them dollars, she coming with. She ain't gon' wait no time. Shanae and Birkin, she on the shit. She ain't gon' waste no time. Rolex studded with stones and flooded gems.
Unorthodox speed.
She ain't gon' wait no time. She ain't gon' waste no time. She ain't gon' waste no time. She ain't gon' waste no time. She ain't gon' wait none. Rolex is steady, the stones and gems. And she ain't gon' waste no time. Sinead and Birkin, she on that shit. And she ain't gon' wait no. On the road, she gon' get it. Duffel bag, she come equipped. Fully loaded and extended. She ain't gon' wait no time. Pulling out the lot and it brand new. The bag on the arm cost a whip too. Half flip to the side, nails done too. Feet gon' match, little baby so cute. Ooh, she ain't gon' waste. Pull up in the wood, speed race. Drop the top, hop in, let me chase you. Girl like to play tag with you, it's basic. You come through. Designer on you like you. Girl, if it's a secret, I'm immune. With the heavens up above from you. Designer with commas, she poppin' tags. And she ain't gon' wait no time. You got them dollars, she comin' with. She ain't gon' wait no time. Sinead and Birkin, she on the shit. She ain't gon' wait no time. Rolex studded with stones and precious gems. She ain't gon' wait no time. She ain't gon' wait no time. Nah, she ain't gon' wait no time. She ain't gon' wait no time. Nah, she ain't gon' waste no. Rolex studded with stones and precious gems. She ain't gon' waste no time. Sinead and Birkin, she on the shit. She ain't gon' wait no.
Get her ass a round of applause, she bought it. She gon' wear a crown hard and say that she got it. She gon' shake that ass for the hustlers and the bottles. Shout out to her cousin and the friends, they taught her. She got her degree like a granny ain't her mama. Fuck them little niggas, you don't want them, you don't need them. Don't trust the white man, they all just greedy. Don't trust these bitches, still gossip your secrets. Let's stay wet like a swing she licking. You got a big bag where her bag is deeper. Give a nigga chills like Jeepers, Creepers. Eyes wide shut, but shorty still peeping. Big Draco with a drone she keeping. Big Draco with a drone she keeping. Get her ass around.
Designer with commas, she poppin' tags. And she ain't gon' wait no time. If you got them commas, she comin' with. And she ain't gon' waste no time. Sinead and Birkin, she on the shit. And she ain't gon' wait no time. The Rolex is flooded with stones and gems. My God. It's on it. Let's do the stones. Nene and Birkin, she on the Designer with commas, she poppin' tags. And she ain't gon' waste no time. If you got them dollars, she comin' with. She ain't gon' wait no time. Sinead and Birkin, she on the shit. She ain't gon' waste no time. Rolex studded with stones and flooded gems.
Unorthodox speak.
She ain't gon' wait no time.
Yo, what's up, everybody? We back with another Sold Out Live, another Sold Out podcast on this Saturday, man. Y'all smash the like button, sub up to the channel if you haven't done so already. Of course, my name is Jeremy Jones, and y'all know I make content about sneakers and occasional try-on hauls. And of course, y'all know this is Sold Out, man. So smash the like button, sub up. Dunks normally joins the live with me, but I think he has something else on the agenda tonight, man. So we just gonna be rolling solo dolo. So it's just gonna be us tonight, man. So smash the like button. Sign up for the Sold Out Discord. It is pinned up at the top of the chat, man. Appreciate everybody for coming through. I do see the growth in the channel as we just slowly touch 19K, man. And definitely appreciate it. That means the hard work has been going. It's been coming up, man. So I want to touch the chat. We talking Ye tonight, of course. Pretty much, in my opinion, man, it feels like Ye, even when he loses, like he still wins. And I will say this, he was the first one to say, like, hey, you know, Adidas can't afford to drop me. Now, that may have not been his exact words, so don't quote me, and this is all alleged. This whole live is alleged. I don't know anything. I'm just going off what's already out there. But I will say this, going off the stuff that I've heard, and I don't know if any of it's true or not, seems like there may be some truth to it, right? And to the best of my knowledge, with Adidas selling the remaining stock of Yeezy product, the percentage that he's got, which I think, where I can't think of the percentage, which I think I'm gonna break that down tonight because other resources have that, but he has already made, apparently, off this one drop, and apparently there's gonna be 2 other drops. Apparently he's already made $25 million off the drop, because he gets 15%. That's a number, right? Had to think about it for a second. You already know where I'm at on another planet. But, you know what I'm saying? Apparently, Ye has, he's made $25 million already. I'm assuming there's going to be a little bit more, but think about it. If we go off all the remaining sales, which I think there's going to be 2 other sales, that's what we've seen floating around here. 25, he's going to make 75 milli. And from what I've seen, right, I've seen it floating around where apparently Adidas tried to block that, where they didn't want to. And I don't know, I haven't read the article yet, so this is all alleged. But apparently it seems like they wanted to block him out of there. Apparently they got 75 million funds on hold, right? So if you throw that, this is my thing, off the first drop, and Adidas holding 75 million away from Ye, because it says court denies Adidas freezing 75 million of Kanye West Yeezy funds. So it's already 75 million froze. Throw another 25 on there, that's 100 million. If they drew 2 other drops, it's gonna be what? 175 million, give or take, right? If not more. I wouldn't be surprised if he touched a whole 200 milli, which, you know, I know that's not his billionaire status, but at the same time, that's off Adidas. Just imagine if he do the remaining stock of Gap and they do the whole Balenciaga thing. Ye could easily be back up to where he was. So, no matter how you slice it and dice it, and whatever you want to say about Ye, super influential, you know. Homie is just on another level when it comes to this like fashion stuff, man. Now, we have seen him floating around with no shoes and stuff, but I mean at the same time, I think he's doing that for a reason. You know what I mean? I think he's trying to show that like, okay, cool, nobody wants to sign me. I'll make socks popular. Like, I'm pretty sure Ye is that confident within himself. But let me touch the chat real quick. See what we got in the building. Y'all smash the like button, sub up. Someone here's got the coffee. Kwame says, yo, what's good? What up, Kwame? Someone here says, hello, J-Rod with the salute. What up, J-Rod? We got Kwame says, congrats, 19K. Appreciate that, Kwame. Appreciate that. I know you're one of the most definitely A1 day ones, you know, and everybody that comes through. You know what? Even on some real ish though, like to keep it 100, y'all know I share. Not saying anybody in your chat is a hater, because I know y'all ain't. I know y'all really rock with me. But y'all see the comments I get sometimes from that hate, and I'm going to keep it 100. They motivate me even more. Because I be like, wow, like you got all that from a sneaker video. You know what I mean? So, salutes, man. I appreciate that, because to be honest, I feel like they watch more than some of the people who's truly subbed. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. I ain't tripping, so I'm going to keep grinding. I don't got no number that I'm trying to reach, no goal, no nothing, man. I just want to put the content out there and show that I'm really about the sneaker culture at the end of the day. That's all I'm trying to do, man. That's it. Someone here says, I don't know how Adidas is supposed to stop Kanye from getting money when they signed a contract with him. That is a fact. I think Adidas is mad, and in my opinion, that was like their like that freeze on the Yeezy account to stop him from getting his cut. That was kind of like some like mad type of thing, and the judge probably saw straight through that and like, hey, yeah, I get where you guys are coming from as to why you want to freeze it, but you like legally you can't, even though you technically did. But it's like, get that man access to his money. At the end of the day, you can say what you want to say about Ye bars. Homie has put in that work to get people to recognize him. You know what I mean? He believed in himself when major companies wouldn't, you know? So, I mean, no matter how you slice it and dice it, I'm not going to say I agree with what Ye does or what all he says, because I don't. But I will say, as far as this, I was always taught like this, right? If you work for it, even if you don't like that person, you got to give them their cut, because they still did that work. Long story short. Looks like we got Manny with the kicks in the building. Says, yerp. What up, Manny? Ab Studio says, the reaction from people willing to cop Yeezys in the turnout lets me know his sneaker brand and music outpowers any BS in the sneaker news. Brands too power. Exactly. Ye know he was too powerful. Ye know he was powerful. And I think this could be like a cheap shot saying like Ye could be using this as like a form of like he wants to get properly confiscated. You know what I mean? Like, and I mean like paid, right? Hopefully I'm using the right word here. And Ye probably went on a tangent. And let's keep it 100 too. I can play devil's advocate. I can think of some other music artists that do this all the time, but they don't go on Ye's level. We can think, not to throw any name or anybody under the bus, but we can think 50 Cent, right? Every year when it's time to, or every other time it's time to renew that power contract, he flips out on stars for an extra little bit of money, you know? And let me clarify a little bit of money. His little bit of money could be like, all right, cool, I was getting X amount of millions, now I want so-and-so millions with a certain percentage. Like, I already know. And if he feels like, okay, this is fair as I can offer it, cool. I'm flipping the fuck out on I'm going to show you my influence power. Then they go back to him like, okay, whatever he was asking for, give him, okay, if he was asking for 10% more, give him 7% with XYZ to say that makes up 10%. I'm not saying that's what it is, but I'm saying like, that's probably how it goes down if we're going to keep it 100. And Ye probably was asking for an significant amount of like on their deal on renegotiation terms, and Adidas just absolutely positively said no, and he says, well, I'll show y'all better than I can tell you. He probably, I'm almost positive somewhere, no cameras around, I wouldn't be surprised somewhere he probably said like, hey, I don't give a fuck if I don't wear no shoes. You know what I mean? If y'all don't give me what I'm asking for, XYZ. And that's, I feel like that may be where things stem from, but again, don't quote me. Let me touch the chat. J Rod says, low key, Adidas is done with Ye. I think it changed for me with no returns after the drop. They clearly don't want any more inventory after this. I can see your thoughts on that, J Rod. I can see your thoughts on that completely. But my thing is this, like, they may not want nothing to do with him and they may hate him, right? Because I would too. But my thing is, the money, you know, that's the difference between a $1 billion company and a $1 million company, which both are still good, but I think when you cross over to that B, it's like another level. It's another level, you know what I mean? So I know that's got to be contemplating in the back of Adidas head, you know, like, damn, man, we hate this mother trucker, but he's that influential, you know what I mean? Now, on the other side of things, where it's like, Ye on paper probably sounds like he needs Adidas just as much as Adidas needs him, you know what I mean? But Adidas, I mean, I think Ye is on some like, hey, I ain't never had it to begin with. I grew up without it. I know how to survive with less money. Do you? You know what I mean? Like, so I think that may be where Ye is at with it. Don't quote me. You know, because I can't speak for these people. I don't know. So this is all alleged. Let me hit the chat. Someone here says, at Ab Studio, facts. People just want the products. I mean, I will say this. People are separating the products from the actual individual, which is very, very rare. Like, I don't think there's many like major like celebrities that can do what Ye did and people still want to buy their product. You know what I mean? And we're gonna keep it 100. It's a gray area, but Ye is definitely on another level, you know. I just want to put it at that. The Slayer in the building says, sup, sneaker familia, which is family in Spanish to the best of my knowledge. What up, Slayer? Manny with a Kick says, salutes to chat and shout out to Dunks. Mr. 314 in the building says, so Kanye won. You know what, Mr. 314? Normally I would challenge you and or don't agree with you, but tonight, I gotta keep it 100. I mean, on the grand scheme of things, looks like Ye overall is winning, bro. I mean, think about it. The stuff he said a lot of wild things, right? And while majority of it may not be a fact and or may not be true, I don't know because it's alleged. But I'm saying this, right? he was right about, hey, Adidas can't afford to drop me. He was talking ish on Adidas because he knew how, like, at this point, the reason people were checking for Adidas is because of him. He got in when the timing is right, you know? And to be honest, if we're gonna keep it 100, Nike and Adidas, both of those companies are searching for the next big like it thing or the next big like it factor, if you ask me. Mr. 24 says, also, sorry I haven't been here for a while. Was celebrating my birthday. Happy birthday or happy belated birthday. You know, Mr. 314, most definitely, man. Hopefully you had a good one. Hopefully you enjoyed that joint, because I know when mine come around, I'm definitely going to do my thing. Mr. 4 says, and taking some me time. Okay, as you should. Definitely take some me time. That's definitely needed. Take some time to yourself, man. And I think that's what Dunks is doing. He's kicking back. Well, I don't know exactly what he's doing. He did text me and told me he wasn't going to be able to make it, so I'm assuming he got some family things going on. So salute to Dunks. So you just have to sometimes take time out for your family or your loved ones or yourself, you know? And there's nothing wrong with that at all. There's nothing wrong with that at all. Man with the Kick says, happy birthday, Mr. I'm on year 5. He says, Mr. 4 says, can't believe I'm typing this, but I agree with you. See, I knew we ain't had no problems after all. I just feel like you like to challenge me. Ab Studio says, after the final Yeezy, what would Adidas next? They could lose their spot in the U.S. market, nowhere near Jordan level. I hear the CEO already is contract with him. I'm sure be back next year. And I'm going to agree with you, Ab Studio. Low key, I've been saying this like so much, and I'm going to share my screen on some stuff in a minute. But reality is, I'm pretty sure after, okay, the drop ended officially Thursday or Friday. I want to say Friday, right? I'm pretty sure at this point on Monday they're going to go in, which if they haven't already, I'm pretty sure they already glanced at the amount of money that's already came in. But I'm sure on Monday they're going to have a meeting like, man, what can we really do? Because we enjoy, like, we hate him, but we love this money. What can we do where both parties can be happy and kind of work together? You know? And my thing is this. Is Ye willing to just be quiet and work without saying anything negative, you know? And I highly doubt he's going to come out and he's already kind of like apologized for some things, but is he going to come out and admit he was wrong? I don't think so, you know, in my opinion. The Slayer says, off topic, but who you got winning the NBA Finals, big bro Jay? So we got Heat and we got Denver in there, right? Denver Nuggets. Little off mode, but you know it's a kickback live. Y'all know I'm if y'all can't already tell, like, yeah, I'm flying right now, right? And I'm gonna just leave it at that because YouTube be challenging everything. But I'm gonna say this about the NBA Finals. Sign up for the Sold Out Discord because I kind of put some predictions in the sports section as well. We do have a sports section in the Sold Out Discord, but I will say this, right? I think Denver is going to win it all. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if they even sweep them. But personally, who I would like to, if I was a bet, I'm gonna put it like I got two answers. If I was a betting man, I would bet on Denver, right? But who I really want to win, like the true underdog, I want Miami to win. I like Jimmy Butler. You know what I mean? I respect the hustle, the grind. He on another planet. I would like to see Miami be the underdog and win and surprise everybody. But if I'm a betting man, I gotta bet on the numbers. Denver Nuggets. Who y'all got, man? Who y'all got? Sign off in the chat, man. Kwame says, we see after last Yeezy drop if Adidas signed him back on some type of way to keep making shoes. I'm telling you now, Kwame, I personally would not be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. Because Adidas they're the living proof they're a rock and a hard place. You know what I mean? They want the money, but do they want to risk Ye? Do they want to try to negotiate? Is he even willing to even do it? You know what I mean? Manny says Nuggets in 5. Okay, so you thinking Miami gonna win 1, but Denver gonna, clean things up. Yeah, I can see that. To be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if Denver swept them guys, man. Denver been on another planet. But again, I want Miami to win, but I wouldn't bet on them. I'm gonna put it like that. The Slayer says, preach Manny. Someone here says, yeah, the it factor hasn't really been around since Kobe or even Jordan with sneakers. Ye is the only guy for now, so it's up to the companies to see who can get the next quote unquote the next big thing. Yeah, Ye is that. I mean, Travis was it, but I feel like Travis, what hurt him was the Astro World situation. Does he still have a fan base? Yes. Is he still going to sell out? Yes. But at the same time, it's still like, that was a light, strong sting. And Travis moving how he's supposed to move to keep it 100. So, I mean, both companies, to be honest, like I said, if you're going to keep it 100, Nike's still the top dog. But reality is, both companies is looking for the next big thing. If we're gonna keep it 100, Both of them looking for the next big thing. Mr. 314 says, "Fly, I'm in a rocket ship on the moon right now. You need my connect." I probably do. I probably do. Like I said, I'm wavy right now because clearly y'all. I mean, my thing is this. I can't get on another planet like you, Mr. 314, because I still there's a few buttons I gotta click, and I still gotta have some form of sense of around my awareness. You know what I'm saying? J Rod says J.A. about to get the hammer dropped on him. Nike probably gonna cut ties too. With Ja Morant, right? I know you're thinking of that. With Ja Morant, I think personally, I don't think they're gonna drop him, but they gonna hit him where it hurts. I'm gonna say that, but I don't think he's officially gonna be done. But he gonna get stung where he like, all right, man. I hopefully any other average human being like, all right, cool, I gotta stop this ish. In theory, right? That's just where I'm at with it. But I don't think he's gonna get put out the NBA or anything. Not on this one. I think this is because technically, what he did, he technically didn't break any laws. He didn't get, you know what I mean? If we're gonna keep it 100, no cops involved, no legal system involved. I'm not defending him, and I'm not saying what he did was right, but I'm saying on the bigger picture side of things, no cops, nobody was hurt. Sure, he shouldn't have been doing that on social media, but at the same time, it's one of those, he was just a young man being a young man. I'm not defending him, because you shouldn't be playing with that type of item, right? And y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm trying to keep it rated G for YouTube, but he shouldn't have been doing that in the first place. So, if that's in his contract to say he can't do that, then yeah, you know what I mean? I completely understand. The Slayer says, good analyst, big bro, Jay, Stan flying, LOL. Yeah, most definitely. I mean, I thought I articulated that well. Man with the Kick says, Bob Marley Jr. passed through Polo crib earlier. Honestly, I feel like if I'm going to keep it 100, that motherfucking borderline just walked out the door to keep it 100. Because I'm like, whoa. You know what I mean? But we gonna make it. I'm gonna make it through. I definitely felt way worse. But I tried this new. I ain't gonna say it. It's not a new strand, but it's new to me. I tried. It's called Wedding Cake. That's when I'm on that Wedding Cake right now. Not on the pen. Y'all know the pen on something else. I think the pen is gelato cake. I think the pen is gelato cake or gelato, and then I got the Wedding Cake. So I'm on that Wedding Cake, and it's super mellow, man. I mean, I'm not mad at it at all. J-Rod says, he will be suspended for the whole year, I bet, and Nike won't want to put out shoes if he don't put out shoes he's out for the year, if he's out for the year. I ain't gonna say they don't give him the whole year. I would say 6, maybe 15 game suspension. But I don't see like the whole year, in my opinion. You know what I mean? That's just me. I don't know. But they already know, but they're waiting till after. Because they know, I'm assuming it's going to. This is my thing. This how you know it's going to sting, though. To keep it 100, right? To keep it 100. This how you know it's going to sting. NBA low-key said it without saying it. Allegedly. They pretty much was like, hey, we already got the punishment that we're going to do for him, but we waiting until after the finals because I'm assuming it's about to be slightly harsh and people are going to focus more on that than the actual finals and take away from the view. They don't want to risk it. They want all the focus on the finals. Then after the finals, I'll say probably a few weeks later after that dies down, then we'll hear about what they're about to do. But I have a feeling, I'm not going to say kick out, but I'm saying they're definitely going to hit them where it hurts financially. Because that's all they can do is hurt him financially, you know what I mean? Which his hurting financially is probably still, he's going to be still collecting millions, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Someone here says, yeah, legally it's okay, but it's morally frowned upon. Exactly. And NBA want them to have a good, clean image. You know what I mean? My thing is this. Suspend them for a few games. This is my thing. Suspend them for a few games and fine them, a certain amount and call it a freaking day. And if he keeps doing this stuff, then y'all got to do what y'all got to do. But I mean, I think they're going to hit him where it hurts. That's just my thoughts on it, you know. Sun Cream says, ha ha, wedding cake is nice. Oh, yeah. I can tell. I can tell completely. Manny with the kick says, that wedding cake fire. Yeah, most definitely, man. I like the presentation, like the packaging and it's very fuego. It's very nice, man. Like, so y'all see, like, honestly, I'm there, but I'm here, but I'm there too. You know what I mean? Denver D in the building says, LOL Jones looks faded. To keep it 100, probably is a little bit because not only I'm on the wedding cake, but I'm also like, I was pretty active today, you know. I touched through the barber. Like, I just was active. So, yeah, I mean, that tired. But, at the same time, these lives are supposed to be relaxing kickbacks, man. Most definitely. But let me share my screen real quick. I want to touch on this Ye situation, man. Appreciate everybody for coming through. As y'all come in and out, smash the like button, sub up. Let me share my screen here. Give me like 2 seconds. This is coming from Nice Kicks right off rip. Boom, right here. Says, court denies Adidas off freezing 75M, which is short for million, if to the best of my knowledge, of Kanye Yeezy's funds. Which I feel like that shouldn't have been a thing to begin with. Yeah, like I said earlier, yeah, he said some effed up things and did some things wrong, but at the same time, don't you know what I mean? If you owe the guy, you owe the guy. Mr. 314 says, later, and remember Palomino threes for the win. All right, Mr. 314. Nice Kick says, a New York federal court has denied Adidas bid for a temporary restraining order to ensure that Kanye West could not move millions of dollars that is provided to him in 2022. So he getting money from last year, $75 million. On low key, to keep it 100, he getting $75 million this year though. He gonna get over $75 million this year off the Adidas joint. Kwame says, LOL. Peace, Mr. 314. I'm assuming that's what the PZ stands for. A New York judge has denied Adidas' request for a temporary restraining order, which is TRO in parentheses, to refreeze $75 million in Yeezy funds. So apparently they had already freezed it before, but it's like, I guess it could only be temporary, but the judge has denied to do it, I guess, for a second time, from what I'm getting from it. All could be wrong here. This is all alleged. The frozen funds were part of the now terminated Adidas Yeezy partnership. The temporary restraining order, which is only temporary, so we definitely read that, by Adidas was to prevent Ye, formerly known as Kanye West, and his team to access the money and having them return any amount that was already withdrawn. The latest news and part of the Adidas and Kanye West saga that continues to develop despite the stripes the 3 stripes dropping Ye in October 2022. I feel like that was a stretch, though. You know what I mean? I feel like they had to do that to begin with. So that's just where I'm at with it. Let me touch the chat. Denver D says Adidas needs to re-sign him because the most traction they got on that app when a Yeezy slide or an OG V2 colorway drop. The OG V1 really broke it. I feel like the V1 thing. I think it broke it, but I think Ye been kind of hands off with Adidas for quite some time too. If we're gonna keep it 100, Minimum Kick says they at the Nike Outlet 314. Y'all wildin', man. I mean, I think Dunks want the threes though, the Palomino threes. I think Dunks wants the Palomino ones. Let me read this article real quick. Judge denies Adidas request to refreeze $75 million of Kanye West funds. Kanye West is seen May 13th, 2023 in Los Angeles. Okay, so he's wearing like a sweatsuit. I don't know what's going on, but I know for a fact it's not cold in Cali, so I'm assuming that boy feeling it. I mean, maybe he's trying to lose. I don't know. I'm not gonna speak nigga. I don't know. Very unique outfit, but again, we can say that all day about Ye. Someone here says Denver D. Yeah, the American market don't care about soccer, so Yeezy is the only thing. Pretty much, really, yes. The only thing, really, they'll still make billions from normal products, though. Yeah, they will, but I mean, yeah, we don't really. There's a big market for soccer here, but it's not big compared to other countries. I say that probably. You know what I mean? And not taking shots because I like watching soccer. I like watching soccer. Like I went to actual physical soccer games. Fucking awesome. You know, watching on TV maybe not so much for me, but in person it's like really a wow me factor. J Rod says, anyone know the stock of Pirates? I feel like too many W's went out on the privates. If it was a lot of W's, shit, I ain't see them joints. I mean, I do got a poll. I'm gonna pull up the poll real quick because I did do a poll when them joints dropped. Let me pull up the poll real quick. I'm glad you brought that up real quick, J Rod. Hold on, let me pull it up. I did do a poll. What they dropped Thursday. Let me pull up my poll real quick. I haven't looked at the percentages since then, so let me grab the percentages because reality is I think a lot of people did catch W's if I'm gonna keep it 100. Let me pull up, boom, and then let me share my screen. Yes, the last poll I did, which was 2 days ago, right here, and boom, right here. So I just said, and I got over 1,000 votes. So last time I looked at it was like a couple hundred. So that was a few days ago. 26 comments, 14 likes. Did you get the W on the Adidas Yeezy Boost 350 Powered Blacks? Is the question I asked, right? So, right, out of 1,000 votes, looks like 63% said no. But I seen a lot of W's though. But still, it looks like it was a lot of L's. Now the number I heard on those, I don't know. I didn't hear the numbers on those. The number I had heard on the Onyx slides was supposed to be 100,000, but I don't know the number on if I know the number, I don't remember the number on the Power Blacks. But 63% said no. Adidas delayed things for that. So pretty much 21% felt some type of way. So if we're going to do the math, 63 plus 21, that's what, 24, 74%. 6-7, yeah. 74% said that they pretty much didn't catch a W. You know what I mean? And so many words. And looks like 16%. So, I mean, give and a take, depending on how much shoes were out there, that's still a good number for 16%. Now, I don't know if any botters got through, but a rumor is allegedly the reason it got pushed back that so many people was trying to bot it that they were trying to bot as many, defeat as many bots as they can. So I guess that's why another reason they pushed it to the next day. To the best of my knowledge, and I could be wrong, but don't quote me, but that's what I'm hearing, allegedly. J-Rod says, I said not. Okay, so you said no. You said no. Okay, got you. Let's see. Hold up. I think I missed one. Let's see. Someone here says, not too many, LOL. It's the birthday cake. My bad. The Slayer says, fire sneaker rotation, big bro J, fire. Appreciate that. Most definitely, man. Wear your sneakers at the end. At the end of the day, man, I ain't started looking into the resale market until that became a thing. I'm really into sneakers. Like, I look at it now for the videos and doing stuff like that, but before, if you would ask me back in like a few years ago, if I wanted a shoe, I just wanted a shoe, you know? So I'm going to rock my shoe, you know? Even if I paid a lot of money for the shoe on the resale market, I'm still going to rock it. That's just me. J-Rod says, I said not. Denver D says, at Rod, I agree. Definitely seem like more pairs are on the back end for sure. I sure hope so. Anyone know the stocks? I feel like not too many W's went out. I read that, yeah. I'm hoping, right? If what I'm getting and what I'm reading from you guys, what I'm hoping is that I don't want to jump the gun on. I'm not gonna jump the gun on the resale market for the Pirate Blacks just yet. And well, one, I don't think. I mean, I've seen people getting theirs already, but I would give it another full week or so to see where it is on the resale market. But also, I low key would wait. I'm waiting. I'm not gonna look into the resale market unless I feel like it's only like $50 to $100 over like retail. Then I'll look. But if I see it going anything more than that, I think I'm gonna wait, see what the second drop is. Now, if the second drop don't drop any, then I'll go ahead and pull the trigger, you know, so to speak, no pun intended, on copping these Pirate Blacks. That's where I'm at with it. I did catch a W on those Azra slides, so I ain't even got a tracking number for those just yet. So low key, when I get my Azras, that's when I'll start checking for the Pirate Blacks to see where I'm at with it. That's what I'm gonna do. Robert Williams in the building says, I only went for the 500s. Okay, cool. Did you catch that W though? Kwame says, my slides haven't shipped yet, so I don't know how people got theirs already. You know, Kwame, I was thinking the exact same thing, bro. Like, my thing is like, yo, I ain't even got a tracking number. No, I only have a tracking number. I got an order number. So my thing is this, and didn't they say on Adidas like it was gonna be like 23 some odd days before we could start expect, like it could take up to 20 some odd days to ship. So I'm like, y'all lying. Like, I ain't gonna say they lying, but I just find it hard to believe some people's stuff is already shipped and delivered. Like, I not only ship, like I was not anticipating to at least, even though I'd have caught all them W's, at least next week, bro. That's just where I'm at with it. I don't know though. Man with the Kick says, me either, Polo. Adidas might drop them on the second drop. That's how I feel. I feel like that wasn't all of them because let's keep it 100. They had issues out the gate for the last and final drop. Well, not the last two drops, right? Which was the Pirate Blacks and then those other like foam runners, right? They pushed it back and I feel like they still didn't drop as many as they could have dropped. I feel like there's more in the works. I would sure hope so. Think about it. 15% out of 1,000, you know, it's not really a lot, you know. And I know I'm not the biggest channel. So, I mean, but I'm pretty sure if we was to put all the numbers together, it still would be, like, I don't care how many people, like, think about it. I wouldn't be surprised if 15% of the people hit out of the many people that entered. Because Adidas hasn't put it out there like Sneakers App did one time. How many people entered for those, like, what, the, not the reverse mochas. You know what I mean? And they told you, like, yeah, we prevented, like, X amount XYZ, but a lot of people still took L's. Big Money Sonny says, my slide shipped yesterday. Okay, cool. Could be a West Coast thing then. You know what I'm saying? Because I know over here on the East Coast, I ain't got no shipping, no nothing. But you got the Onyx slides, you got the Azareth slides, the blue joints. Big Money. What's up, Big Money too, man? I haven't seen you in a minute in the building, man. You know what I mean? Most definitely. Robert Williams says, yes, sir. W's for the utility Black 500s. Okay, cool. Congrats on the W, Robert Williams. Congrats. Someone here says, at Kwame, my order said the 28th, then changed to the 8th. My friend actually got his Azure slides today, so okay. It may just depend on the location of where you at too. I mean, I'm very curious. I don't know. Jay Brooks says, one of my slides shipped yesterday also, but the one pair in my foam runners are still pending. Didn't hit on none shoes on the final Yeezy day. Okay, cool. I mean, you hit on some. You still got more than I entered like 3 different drops and caught W only on one. You know, I ain't want them other joints. So that's to keep it 100. Even if I was gonna buy them for the gym, like I don't want that as like I don't even like you know what I mean. That's my thing. Like I couldn't even convince myself to go for anything else. Robert Williams says those Yeezy black basketball knit runners are still sitting in Adidas warehouse. I believe it. I believe it all the way. J-Rod says, I feel like everyone hit on the 350s that went for them. Maybe the V2 joints, the first 2 drops, I feel like everybody hit on them. Anybody who wanted them, I feel like they hit on them. But as far as the V1 joints, I went for them and I ain't hit on them. So I know you gotta be talking about the V2 joints. Big Money says Onyx slides. Okay, cool. That's what you got. You got the Onyx slide joints. You won't be disappointed. I know that for a fact. You gonna probably don't be surprised if you find yourself wearing them joints all the time for no reason. You know what I mean? Man of the Kick says Sonny the Plug salutes. Most definitely, man. Let me get back to this article real quick. Let me share my screen. Let's see. Yeah, most definitely. J-Rod says V2. Okay, yeah, the V2 joints. Yeah, the V2 joints, to keep it 100, they dope. And I know it's a lot of Yeezy fans out there. So reality is, I know for a fact that, yeah, I'm not surprised. I seen a lot of W's rolling on those as well. So let me get back to this article real quick. I do want to touch on this, and I'm going to touch on some other things as well. We've been on this joint for what? Going on about over 50 minutes. Now, y'all smash the like button for the kids, sub up. Appreciate everybody for coming through, showing love. I'm only going to be on this joint for an hour and 30 minutes, so roughly about another like 40 minutes or so. But I did read this topic. It says, Judge denies Adidas request to refreeze $75 million of Kanye West Yeezy funds. This was from November 22nd. The case was opened to highlight Yeezy's anti-Semitic rants. But I mean, yeah, I feel like if that was the case, I feel like you still can't hold his funds for that. I mean, but again, it all depends on how the deal is structured. Kanye West will remain control of a large portion of his Yeezy funds per a decision by a judge this week. Adidas submitted a request to refreeze $75 million of the 45-year-old's money in the midst of the ongoing legal battle. Billboards obtained the court documents revealing that the judge denied the emergency motion this past Tuesday, May 30th, during a hearing in Manhattan. Adidas expressed concern over how Ye would use the money, stating that they would suffer irreparable harm. Okay, irreparable harm if the funds were not frozen. How is it if Ye getting the money that's properly owned to him? How's that gonna affect them, right? I mean, I guess they don't want him to continue to. At this point, I'm assuming Ye's using all the money he's got, or a certain percentage of the money he's got, to get his own business up and running off the ground. I would hope, right? Allegedly, I don't know. But they want to slow down his progress. Is that's what I'm getting from that paragraph? Or am I tripping? Manny says, DJ Music Hour at 10. I could do that. DJ Music Hour in the Sold Out Discord. Everybody's pinned up in the chat. Free to sign up. DJ Music Hour is just where you come and play some music and just chill out and vibe. So when I get off live, I know what I'm going to do. You know, obviously, I may have another conversation with Bob. And then, yeah, play some music. Probably in the process. So most definitely, I'm down. Slayer says, Ye definitely using his own money. Most definitely he is, you know, because who was it? Chase Bank, or who was it? J.P. Morgan. They came and told him to get his money out their bank. So I mean, and he got out a crazy amount of money then. You know what I mean? So I just think, yeah, he's got access to like actual physical money, but it's better when you got other like investors involved. I'm gonna just leave it at that. I would assume. This is the latest chapter in their back and forth, which began in November 22nd. Adidas began litigation, which is basically like litigation is basically the actual physical trial process, to the best of my knowledge. And then if you want to do like I think the other one is called what if you want to do like mitigate, right? Okay, if y'all want to do like a mitigation or something like that, where basically y'all sit down and come to an agreement without the judge involved and he just signs off. But litigation, I think, is like the physical like court back and forth. So Adidas began a litigation with the Donda artist after servantized due to his anti-Semitic rants. Judge Caproni granted their wish and froze the funds on the ex-party bias, meaning in favor of Adidas, and rendering West and his team under the counter. I think the judge shouldn't have did that, so I wonder what made him change his mind all of a sudden too, you know what I mean? So according to Morgan Stanley, at the time when the partnership between Ye and West and Adidas dissolved last year, Kanye West accounted for 8% of Adidas revenue and 40% of its profit. So, yeah, if I'm reading this correctly, Kanye West got 8% of that, but the 40% of Adidas profit, which, think about it, it's 60-40 split, meaning out of that 40%, Ye gets 8%. I could be reading this wrong. I could be wrong. This is just alleged, but this is what I think. He's getting 8% out of that 40% of billions. A lot of money, right? Okay, but we're going to keep it moving. 40% goes to Adidas, but now think about it. If it's 60-40, that means, yes, Adidas still going to get 60% of the money they was already making, but that 40% of billions, big difference. And I think they see that, right? Just to keep it 100. Let me hit the chat. The Slayer says, no, Red Devil and Big Money says, What's cracking Manny from Big Money Sonny. Manny says, Adidas definitely going to give Ye extension. Oh, they going to extend it. I'm pretty sure. I'm going to say this. They thinking about it. Big Money Sonny says, hey, Jonesy, you still not messing with those Tiana Taylors? No, I'm not. It's not a bad shoe. I like them. But not for me. I wouldn't wear them enough if I'm going to keep it 100. Not a bad shoe. I know you had copped them for the retail joint. Congrats, by the way, Big Money Sonny. But for me, I don't think I would rock them enough. So, I mean, I want them to go to the true diehard fans. You know, not saying, I don't know if you are or not. But I love Tiana Taylor's music, too. And just everything she puts out. But the shoes just what, you know, when it comes to the sneaker stuff, it's just slightly different for me. But yeah. Last week, Kanye West's legal team challenged the order to freeze the $75 million, and Caproni obligated unfreezing the funds after ruling that Adidas took away his fair chance to reply. For charity's sake, Tuesday ruling only pertains to the emergency motion to refreeze the funds. Adidas can still request the court to refreeze the good faith artist funds through a different order. So, I guess, even though the judge denied it, but it's like they can do it again if they got another different reasoning. Man of the Kick says, cooling at my brother's crib, doing a little cookout. What's goody with you? Okay, that's what's up. Manny at the barbecue. Outside of legal battles, West reportedly contributed heavily to Dirk's creative process for his last EP, Almost Healed. Okay, I did not know that. I know Dirk just dropped that joint just dropped last Friday. I didn't know Kanye West was heavily involved in that. I'm assuming he did some production on the joint. He says the records did not make the album. Oh, wow, never mind. I just kind of contradict what I was thinking. The records did not make the album, but the Chicago rapper has some ideas for how his genius efforts can be used. Okay, so He didn't put it on the album, but he probably is gonna put it on something else. Lil Durkamus. Or that's what me and my coworker say. We call him Lil Durkamus, but his name is Dirk, aka Lil Durk. So, I listened to the album a little bit. It's okay. You know what I mean? I like the old Dirk if I'm gonna say anything. I'm gonna just leave it at that. The Slayer says, did y'all hear the rumor about the restocks of the Travis Scott bandana dunks? So let me go ahead and debunk that. I wasn't going to say anything to Slayer. I wasn't going to make a video. I wasn't going to make a post. But, and this is all alleged, yes, I heard about it. But what I heard was that is a myth. I've heard the actual physical, like, dunks, like, the people over the dunk said, no, that's not happening. But the person that apparently put that out there, apparently his account is deleted. You can't find him or search him nowhere. All the posts have been deleted if that was out there. So I think that was just a rumor. Don't quote me. I don't know. But I don't think they're going to do any more bandana like dunks. I think that was just a rumor that they did it and it took off and it bit them in the ass and now they're hiding. To the best of my knowledge. Now I could be wrong. Maybe there's some new stuff out there, but I'm assuming that rumor was a myth, meaning it's not a thing. It's not happening. But I definitely heard about it. I'm not sure if you heard the same thing or not. And I'm not trying to kill your spirits, It would be nice if they did it, but I don't think that's gonna happen, Brody. Just keep it 100. Let's see. Someone here says the Slayer, the SBs. He says, yeah. He says he got golfs coming. Yeah, I don't think he's doing. I'm not trying to be mean, but I don't think there's guys. I don't think they're restocking the SB Travises. We've seen that in the sold out Discord, and even when that dropped, I still didn't say anything because I'm like, that don't sound accurate, But I'm just keeping it 100. Let's see. Let me read this joint. Let me finish off the rest of this article. Then I'm gonna touch on a couple other ones, and then we're gonna close things out for tonight. Y'all smash the like button. It says, I'm trying to see if I can come back with some genius-ish with it, man, and double my sales. The Grammy nominee told DJ Academics in reference to a possible deluxe version of the album during the May 23 edition of the Off the Record. Okay, cool. So May 23rd, that's when I did the interview. Slayer says, thank for the clarification. I just heard it and just was curious. Yeah, I mean, I heard it. We all definitely heard it. Man with the Kick says, I know the Travis Scott Jordan 3's coming out, but I don't know about the colorway. This is my thing about F the colorway, right? I'm going to take your mind off the colorway for a second. All they got to do on that Travis Scott 3 to keep it 100, 3s don't have a Nike check on the side of the shoe, right? Some do, they're done, and I don't like the very selecting pairs that they do have a Nike check on it. I know they did the Justin Timberlake joints and all that, blah, 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 whatever. We talking Travis. All they got to do, keep the colorway on the joint. Remove the reverse Nike check. Put the Nike check joint on the back of the heel with the Travis Scott logo. Do one with the Travis Scott logo. Do a Nike check like upside. Do the Nike check logo upside down on the 3s. Put a glow in the dark feature only on the back heel tab. And you're good. In my opinion, allegedly, that's what I would do if I was on the design team. You know what I'm saying? Like, people came at me hard on the Tiana Taylor joints on my video, right? They said, like, yo, I feel you. I respect your opinion, but I love them this, that, and the third. I told y'all, and I'm still going to double down on this on the Tiana Taylors too. I'm going to say this. Sometimes you can go a little bit overboard. The Jordan 1s, the Jordan 3s, the Jordan 4s, they're going to sell themselves. So whenever it comes to a collab, all you have to do, in my opinion, is put a little bit of effort into it. Not a lot. Don't overdo it. Because then it becomes a gray area where it's like, I don't want this. In my opinion. Slap your logo on it. And that's just because it's a shoe that's already selling itself. You know, same with the threes. They kind of sell themselves for the most part. Now, Travis Scott 3 would be fire, but again, we don't keep it simple. That's the best way I can put it out there. Let's see. JB says, yeah, don't think any Travis OGs ever restocking. I don't think so either. Keep it 100. I agree with you, JB. Slayer says Nike need to hire Big Bro J. I mean, I'm gonna play devil's advocate against myself. I'm gonna put myself back on the main screen real quick because I feel like I'm going on a tangent real quick. But I'm gonna play devil's advocate against myself. It's easy to critique once we see a mock-up, but if you told me to do one, hey, if they was like, hey, we hiring you, Jake, Polo, whatever, to be creative design for the Travis XYZ, starting from scratch, I would probably F up too. But I'm going off, okay, cool, like the shoe, but let's change this, change that. I guess you could say what I would do, I don't know what it's called as far as like on the sneaker side of things, I would be the like executive producer. To the best of my knowledge, the executive producer doesn't actually do the actual beat, but they come in and tweak things to get their credit, and then it's like, okay, cool, also produced by XYZ, right? Also produced by Jeremy Jones. Whenever, like, all I did was like, hey, man, you pretty much removed the Nike check, put the glow in the dark on the back of the heel, and put the Travis Scott logo on there. Like, we could have did that, but you didn't. I did. So, I mean, yeah, it's a gray area. It's definitely a gray area. But, I wouldn't mind being on the team, giving my best efforts. I definitely would. But see, my problem when it comes to designing, I'm very simple when it comes to it, which is a gift and a curse. So, JB says, yeah, they did a little too on the tailor joints. They did a little too much. Most definitely, for the ladies, I think it's still, like, for the ladies, for your boo, I think it's definitely right if that's what they were trying to hit the mark on. But I think, like, if you think ladies-wise, who does Nike have? We can think, like, and please don't say, what's her name? Billie Eilish, you know what I mean? Or Billie Eilish. She doing her thing, but her stuff ain't really taking off like that either. You know what I mean? I think they want, like, in my opinion, I think they're looking for a female Travis. Like, Travis took it to that level, but he kind of, okay, cool. Everybody accepted it. We need another big thing. Pause. We need another big thing. Pause. Yeah. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Like, female-wise, we need another female-wise, we need a female joint to get on the level of a Travis to really take it through the roof. And I think that's where they're at with it right now, in my opinion. Just had a quick little drink real quick. Let me share my screen real quick. Read the rest of this article. Actually, I'm going to go to the next article because I think I finished this one. JB says, yeah, Air Jordan, no people touching the Travis. AJT, not people touching Travis. Got you. That's what I think. They need something that's up there. You know what I'm saying? I think they need another, like, thing that's going to be up there. So here's my other screen on this one. Kanye West makes over $25 million from the first day. It's off the first day. First day, meaning they dropped on a Wednesday. I'm assuming once you throw in the second day of the sales that still went in on Thursday, and I think they close out on Friday. Honestly, low key, he probably made $40 million this whole entire drop, though, if we're gonna keep it 100. Allegedly, I don't know. Let's see. Jay Brooks says, who is really checking for Billie Eilish, Air Force Ones, and Jordans? That's nuts that her stuff sells. I feel like Connor or Ethan from the lacrosse team is copping them. Chill, man. Hey, you wildin'. I think Billie Eilish stuff, I will say this. What did it for me with her when they did those all-white, like triple all-white Air Force Ones, they dope, but I don't know what they was aiming for on that. And who signed off on it. And the Tiana Taylors, to be honest, all they gotta do, even if they want to keep it simple, with the Jordan 1s, put her like logo stamp on that joint and call it a freaking day. All they gotta do, Jordan 1 Chicago, and then put her logo where we was like put her logo somewhere on that shoe and call it a day. And to be honest, she shouldn't get no Jordan 1. If we're gonna keep it 100, she shouldn't get no Jordan 1. Like, get a shoe where we can put the logo on there and where it's good and see. Like, I'm gonna say I wouldn't give her no ones, cause the Travis Scott ones got the logo on the side of the joint. But I say you could easily give her. I was gonna say 6s, but 6s was tough for Travis, so I feel like that's not fair. I don't know. Like, she would have to get some we can put the logo on the back of the joint or something like that. Should it be a 4? But 4 is like, is it 4? Does she really deserve a 4 though? If we're gonna keep it 100, you know what I mean? That's a gray area. Does she really deserve a 4? I don't know. I don't know. I feel like the ones was a little, you know what I mean? A little too. They are the ones. Let me put it. The ones don't require much, and she overdid it. That's why ones are a subtle shoe. You know, if you think about Travis ones, he flipped the Nike check on one side and put his logo on the back of the joint, and on it stuff was inside with a stash pocket. It was a lot. He made a little that looks like a lot on that shoe. We don't know what she does, so she can't really do the stash pocket. On the reverse Nike check, that kind of belongs to Travis. His logo on the joint was on the, like, that part is like written like Cactus Jack. And yeah, I mean, it was imprinted on the back of the heel. But I don't think his is very subtle and small. Pause. But hers is kind of like that TM logo with the rose and shit. It ain't small. Granted, and it's probably only so small, pause, the overseas people can make it. So, reality is, I don't know. She probably should have did another silhouette. Now, what silhouette that should have been? Maybe, I don't know. I want to give her a 6 so bad, but I don't think a 6 would have sold. So, I don't know. But ones may have been too simple for what she was trying to do, in my opinion. Someone here says, yeah, that's it. They need a female who's one of the top sellers. That is a fact. JB says, I can't believe how many people hit. I won 7 slides. Damn. I only won 1 pair, but I only entered like 1 time too. I wasn't entering like with multiple accounts. Someone here says Air Jordan 5s. Okay. You think she can do Air Jordan 5s? Yeah, I can see that. Maybe. I'm gonna say this, right? I'm gonna throw it back to the ones. But she gotta do something else that's really subtle though. Her logo gotta be something slightly different on the back of that heel. She can do everything she did to that shoe except the oversized Nike check. But just all she gotta, this is a thing, right? Same colorway, do a regular Jordan 1 and put her logo on the back of the heel. We'll think further than what we thought about it before. I'm gonna say that, right? Cause she got the colorway right. That yellow, and Manny says it was the yellow that did it for him. That yellow, she don't need that. You know what I mean? It don't need it. Yellow kind of like it's you know what I mean? It's overpowering, and it doesn't really. Yellow and red may mix, but we don't want to see that on a shoe. Cause it looked like the other joints, the one joints already. Someone here says, I don't know how many people like 5s though. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's my thing. This is my thing. I'm gonna give her back to the ones. Right? Right? And I told y'all that's why the video's so long, because I'm a major fan of Tiana Taylor. Looks wise, yes. You know what I'm saying? She's straight. You know what I mean? I don't know if I could date it though, but she's straight. I like her creativity. I like her work ethic, her music, the passion is what that's the word I'm looking for. She has that passion. You know what I mean? And you can feel it. Now, to play devil's advocate, sometimes it could be overly done. And I feel like that's what's up with that Jordan 1. All they got to do, Chicago 1, and put her logo on the back of it. Hell, to be honest, I even let her get away with suede material. I even let her get with like a suede, like the Travis suede joint, like the brown joints. Do a Chicago joint and put her logo on it and on the back of the joint and call it a freaking day, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like us sneakerheads ask for that much, but we know what we like. I'm gonna leave it at that. Let me read this article real quick. I keep going on these tangents, but I be so passionate about it. You know what I mean? It says Kanye West makes over $25 million the first day of Adidas Yeezy sales, and there's still 2 drops to go. I told y'all. I told you. And this is from June 3rd, right? So he makes over $25 million. So I'm assuming he touched over $30 million. No Hype in the building says with the salute. What up, No Hype? What up? Y'all smash that like button, man. Smash your like button, really goes a long way, man. And sub up if you haven't done so already. Kanye West will reportedly pocket $25 million from the first of 3 Adidas Yeezy sales. The sportswear giant was said to have been left with $1.3 billion of Yeezy shoes, almost 8 months after splitting with West, now known as Ye, after he made anti-Semitic remarks. Ye's wealth and cultural standing plummeted after making the comments, which he then made worse by saying things like he loves, I'm not saying that, Adidas, with one of a number of companies that dropped him. Yeah, they kind of all dropped him back to back. Like, I mean, and I feel like they kind of had no choice. Adidas took its time deciding on what to do with the remaining Yeezy stock, but ultimately decided to resume selling it. The company, who also took a huge financial hit when they ditched Ye, said it would donate a portion of the proceeds to international organizations that support the groups that Ye offended. Starting Friday, Adidas began rolling out the 3 releases to sell off the remaining Yeezy stock. According to reports, 682,000 pairs of Yeezy were released, selling 170 million, Hypebeast reported. Okay, so apparently $170 million in sales was out of that thing. So they produced over 682,000 pairs, right? And they make 170 million. So, I mean, that's crazy because it's not even a million pairs of shoes. Sometime Nike makes 1 million pairs of shoes of the Jordan 11 alone. Let that sink in. And sometime Nike, we've heard numbers where the Chicago 1's Reimagined was supposed to be 300,000. I hate to play devil's advocate and compare the two, but if we're gonna keep it 100, Nike does produce more shoes, but I'm pretty sure at this point in the game you already know that. You already knew that. You know what I'm saying? Despite Ye's deal with Adidas being terminated, he still has a 15% royalty on sales. So Ye, definitely, he keep it 100, he winning, bro. I mean, it sounds like he's winning. Adidas fails to win the court order after freezing that. So I think I kind of read that already. Been on the joint for, hour, 18 minutes. I will say this, man. I'm just thinking this. Adidas drops lawsuit seeking $75 million from Kanye West, but legal battle over split will continue. So the judge ruled in their favor, but it's trying to make it look like Adidas said they were going to back out on it anyway. But to be honest, from what I'm getting from it, man, it's really kind of even hard to tell, man. You know what I'm saying? So, let's see. My first, we reading this joint, this is Ye. Kanye West scored a early win against Adidas. But this is my thing, right? And we're going to keep it 100. He may have won that battle, but will he win the war? What matters is who wins the war. You know what I'm saying? I've seen people lose all the battle. It's just no different, low-key. If we can take the finals for instance, right? If Denver wins 3 games, but then out of nowhere, Miami comes back, wins game 4 and all the remaining games, I mean, they technically won the war, It's just a little fun fact of how I look at things sometimes. It ain't over till it's over. That's all I'm trying to say. Big Money Sonny says, man, I'm struggling today. Went hard on the bourbon last night, and now I'm grilling doing round 2. Okay, wow. You about that life, Big Money Sonny. I'm gonna be honest. If I try to do all that, bro, like right now, like I could probably do it now because I ain't lie. I know I'm not gonna be live tomorrow. But if I try to go hard like that today, bro, I'll pass out on it live and probably wake up on Monday like, what the hell I do? Definitely an age factor for the kid for me, man. Let me read the rest of this article real quick. I'm gonna be on this joint for like another 10 minutes. Kanye West scored an early victory against Adidas for the 6 months Ye and the German sportswear giants have been at war. Here's a little history. 2013, Kanye West announced he's cutting ties with Nike to join with Adidas. He stopped by Ebro in the morning back to explain why. So he's basically been over Adidas since 2013, which don't seem like a long time, but it is a long time. Jay Brooks says, sipping on that bourbon got me swerving. Big Money Sonny says, Jonesy, you need to stop playing. You a young brother and I'm the old head. Nah, I get what you trying to say, but when it kick in, bro. It kick in. Like, the only reason I'm gonna make it for the rest of the night, bro, is because, like, after this, I'm cutting the camera off. I'm literally just gonna chill. I wouldn't be surprised if y'all don't hear nothing in the Discord from me by 10:30, because I know we doing music. We doing DJ music hour starting at 10, right? I didn't forget. But if y'all don't hear me add a song by 10:30, that mean I'm out of it. I'm out like sleep. I'm gonna just keep it 100. If I don't add no song by 10:30, I'm out this thing, bro. And I mean sleep, bro. Jay Brooks with the laughs. Kwame says, yeah, that dark liquor hurts the next day. I try to stick with tequila. I picked up some new tequila today. 1800 coconut, some Patron, some Don Julio. I love my tequila, man. I already had some. What's the one joint? Everybody on the Casamigo joints. Everybody been going crazy. I got a bottle of that as well. But I say that for like, I don't really, you know what I'm saying? I get on that Casamigo. I may not be able to hit the start button for the live, just to keep it real with y'all, man. And I fucks with it though. But just know that I know what to mess with whenever I try to be responsible with it, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? Big Money Sonny says, meant to ask you, did you pick up the resin at the dispensary? Don't sleep on it, homie. I think you'll catch the vibe. I didn't because low key, it is at the dispensary, right? And I found out the hard way because I thought only one dispensary had it and the other one didn't have it, but I didn't realize it was under Abstract, right? And I didn't know that until I talked to Dunks and I talked to Kwame and I talked to Manny with the Kicks yesterday and with the Goodfellas or whatever. And then I broke it down like we do have it. So my next trip, which probably will be within the next week or so, I'm gonna add it because to be honest, I never tried it, so I don't even know what to do with it. But Dunks kind of explained to me that what I thought you could do with it, you can, but he said there's other ways to do it with other like tools. And I'm speaking in the nice way for YouTube. But there's other things you can do to get that. But I'm definitely down to try it. I'm not gonna not try it for sure. You gave a specific brand, but apparently there's other brands as well, which I should have known that. But at the same time, I'm not I be talking sneakers. I don't know everything. And I told you, I'm always willing to learn. So appreciate that, Big Money Sonny. So no, I didn't pick it up, but I will be adding it to the repertoire. I picked up some wedding cake and I picked up another joint. Oh, what the fuck was that joint? I forgot what it is. I ain't even on that one right now. I'm on the wedding cake. Yeah, I'm on the wedding cake, but I picked up some other thing too. I gotta grab it. I picked up I keep the carts and stuff for lives because y'all can see this joint is about empty, but it's still a little something in here. I keep a cart. Most people don't rock with the carts, and I'm not a fan, but I am a fan of it for YouTube. So yeah. But I got some wedding cake. Superb. That is the best way I can describe it. Superb. Let's see. Kwame said, read that one. Big Money says, Stizzy is the brand I'm fucking with. Okay, yeah. So yeah, we that brand in the city, but there's outside of the city where I went yesterday. I didn't go into the city yesterday. I wanted to, but then I just really didn't feel like going into the city, so I just stayed local with it. Picked up that, but the Stizzy joint in the city, we do got some Stizzy. No Hype says wedding cake is fire for sure. Almost definitely, bro. Like, I mean, it had great reviews. That's what I love about that. Doing it this way, like you get reviews, and yeah, I mean, low key, I'm about to put it in the right thing because my favorite thing is lately. I don't know why I've been on the backwoods. Low key, backwoods just my thing. But I will say backwoods, it's definitely much more of a harsher smoke. But for me, I only need a few, like 2, 3, 4 puffs, and I'm good on the backwood. Until the next thing. Pause. Don't really sound right, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Let me glance through the rest of this joint. I've been on this joint for an hour, 25 minutes. We're going to close things out for the night here in the next 5 minutes. Y'all tell me, month of June is looking mighty quiet, bro. Upcoming releases, what are you anticipating for the year? Cherry 12s, I'm going to say it till my lungs turn blue. Cherry 12s at the end of the year. Looking for those. I know we're anticipating the DMP 11s, but I'm kind of on the fence about those. But right now, only thing that's on my radar is those Cherry 12s. Playoff 8s too. So I definitely want to know what you guys are thinking. I'm going to glance through the rest of this article, but if it seems like it's going to be the same thing that I kind of already read, then I'm going to call it in for the night. Says Yeezy 1 season kicked off in 2015 and 2018. Kanye West made the "While slavery was a choice" comment, and that was the first time Adidas had to justify the company's relationship. Yeah, I remember that. Jesus Walks rapper. By 2019, Adidas sales of Kanye West's Yeezy brand skyrocketed and generated $1.3 billion. The companies rewarded Ye with a Yeezy Day, but 3 years later, Ye reveals they did it without permission. And you got to put that in quotation because, I mean, technically Adidas, it's an Adidas shoe. I feel like they can do whatever they want to do. In recent years, their money-making partnership started to deteriorate. Later year in June, Ye accused CEO ripping off Yeezy slides. So yeah, we already kind of know the history of these joints pretty much. I'm not gonna go too much more further in this. We already kind of know the history because we kind of touched on that. So, long story short, does Kanye West have a valid argument though? I mean, I'm not going to say Adidas doesn't have the right to make spinoffs, but I wouldn't even let that bother me because reality is people know the difference. You know what I mean? People know the difference on that. And I feel like I would have stayed there when my contract was up. I would have let them know that I'm very interested in leaving. And I would have let it be known hey, if you want to stay in business, I need XYZ, and they probably would have hit him for, say if he said, okay, instead of the 15% deal, I need 25. If they hit him with 20, I mean, that's still a win. You know what I mean? That's how I look at it. And then just each time, just go, but then at that point, I'm like, cool, well, all right. Well, in that case, I only want to do X amount of years then. I mean, I would have went that route. I mean, I feel like everything's negotiable. And that's just how I feel about it. J. Ross says, Nike for sure will do shock drops, probably Jordan 1 UNC. I'm still on the fence if I'm going to go for them, but right now I'm leaning more towards a yes than a no. I'm going to say that because I'm liking them. I mean, they doing that on purpose. Jay Brooks says, damn, I don't see any sneakers on the radar for months. Honestly, yeah. It's about to be a cold summer, fabulous voice. About to be a cold summer. Might be a good thing, yeah. I will say this. I'm not going to be mad at it, even if it, quote unquote, if my content, even if I don't put out no content, I'm going to still put out content, but I'll be like, hey, I'm not mad at keeping my money in my pocket and watching it grow either. You know what I mean? Like, can you really be mad at that? That's my thought on it. Man with the Kick says, Nike gave us a break in June and July, going to be slack. Yeah, I think they're going to drop something fire in July. And then I know for a fact, late October, November, and December, it's going to be on like Donkey Kong, bro. No cap. That's how it's kind of always been if you pay attention to the trends. That's kind of how it's always been. Big Money Sonny says, "Damn Jonesy, I see you flexing on with the chains. Salutes." I always wear these though, man. He's my little, Anybody can get this. Anybody can do this. What I do. Y'all be like, oh, that's it. I guarantee you, dunks. I don't show dunks. I don't tell everybody. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, if you want, you can do this. You know what I'm saying? No Hype says, I'm cooling with it because being new to collecting sneakers, I have a lot to reach back for. Yeah. So that's another thing. I got a few more items on the hit list for the back end pause. I got a few more items I want to grab. And then I'm going to be Gucci for the most part. I don't really need no new drops right now. I'm chilling. Jay Brooks says, Nike didn't give no breaks in 2021 and the releases. The COVID bread was out there. It's not that Nike really hit us with a lot. It's just that no matter what they drop, it was just selling out because people had the bread. I'm not even going to blame that on Nike. I'm going to blame that on the timing of the year. Nike didn't plan that. Nike did not plan that one. They didn't plan that one. You know what I mean? That's just my thoughts on that. But, yeah, man. But on the joint, hour, 30 minutes. Y'all smash a like button, sub up. I'm about to kick back and chill for the rest of the night. I'll probably be in the Discord. We should do a DJ music hour around 10. So come through, add a music in the queue. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty easy. You just do the little / joint. I think it's / and you type in play, and then you pretty much enter the song you want to play. We're going to vibe out. Big Money Sonny says, getting rid of close to 100 pairs this week to a local reseller. We should do a vid again, Jones. Well, definitely. Just let me know. Just let me know. We got you. Even if you want to come, even if we got dunks on, we can add you on there too. You know what I mean? I can make it work. You just got to figure it out, most definitely. You can do an updated video. I'm down. Updated live. I'm with that all the way. I know if we do it, I'll say this. If we're going to do it, though, if Dunks is going to be on, we got to push it to a Saturday. Because I know Wednesday, that joint, I know it's going to be time consuming. That's all. You know, if everybody can kick back, it'll be fun. But other than that, man, been on the joint for over an hour and 30 minutes. Kwame says, damn, 100 pairs. I get rid of a few I wasn't wearing to cop some other stuff. I'm with Kwame on this one. I ain't on Big Money Sonny's level, but hey, salutes to Big Money Sonny, salutes to Kwame, and salutes to everybody, man. So appreciate everybody for coming through. Been on the joint, hour and 30 minutes. Y'all smash the like button, sub up to the channel if you haven't done so already. Of course, my name is Jeremy Jones. Y'all know I make content about sneakers. Occasional try on hauls. Music Mondays will be popping off again on Monday. And y'all know I'm going to be in the sold out Discord. It is pinned up in the chat and it is free to sign up. We will have a DJ music hour where you can come through, listen to some music, and just relax. And other than that, man, I will be back on Monday. So y'all smash the like button, sub up to the channel. If you like content about sneakers, you're in the right place. Again, my name is Jeremy Jones. And I'm officially going to be out this thing, man. Peace.
My God. It's on it. Let's do the stone. Nene and Burgers, Designer with coming, she poppin' too. And she ain't gon' waste no time. If you got them dollars, she coming with me. She ain't gon' waste no time. She Nene and Birkin, she on the shit. She ain't gon' waste no time. Rolex studded with stones and flooded gym.
Unorthodox speed.
She ain't gon' waste no time. 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 Rolex is steady with stones and gems. And she ain't gon' waste no time. She Nene and Birkin, she on that shit. And she ain't gon' waste no time. On the road, she gon' get it. Duffel bag, she come equipped. Fully loaded and extended. She ain't gon' wait no time. Pulling out the light and it brand new. The bag on the arm cost a whip too. Half flip to the side, nails done too. Feet gon' match, little baby so cute. Ooh, she ain't gon' waste. Pull up in the wood, speed race. Drop the top, hop in, let me chase. Girl like to play tag with you, it's basic. You come through. Designer on you like a view. Girl, if it's a secret, I'm immune. With the heavens up above from you. Designer with coming, she poppin' tail. And she got them dollars, she coming with. She ain't gon' wait no time. Shanae and Birkin, she on the shit. She ain't gon' wait no time. Rolex studded with stones and precious gems. She ain't gon' wait no time. She ain't gon' wait no time. Nah, she ain't gon' wait no time. She ain't gon' wait no time. Nah, she ain't gon' waste no. Rolex studded with stones and precious gems. She ain't gon' waste no time. Shanae and Birkin, she on the shit. She ain't gon' wait no.
Get that ass a round of applause, she bought it. She gon' wear a crown hard and say that she got it. She gon' shake that ass for the hustlers and the ballers. Shout out to her cousin and the friends, they taught her. She got her degree like her granny and her mama. Fuck them little niggas, you don't want me, you don't need them. Don't trust the white man, they all just greedy. Don't trust these bitches, still got some your secrets. Let's stay wet like a swing she licking. You got a big bag where her bag is deeper. Give a nigga chills like Jeepers, Creepers. Eyes wide shut, but shorty still peeping. Big Draco with a drum, she keepin'. Big Draco with a drum, she get that ass around.
Designer with coming, she poppin' tail. And she ain't gon' wait no time. If you got them coming, she coming with. And she ain't gon' wait no time. Shanae and Birkin, she on the shit. And she ain't gon' wait no time. The Rolex is flooded with stones and gems. My God. Let's do the stones. Nene and Birkin, she on the shit. Designer with coming, she poppin' tail. And she ain't gon' waste no time. If you got them dollars, she coming with. She ain't gon' wait no time. Shanae and Birkin, she on the shit. She ain't gon' waste no time. Rolex studded with stones and flooded gems.
Unorthodox speak.
She ain't gon' wait no time. 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 Rolex is steady with stones and gems. And she ain't gon' wait no time. Shanae and Birkin, she on that shit. And she ain't gon' wait no. On the road, she gon' get it. Duffel bag, she come equipped. Fully loaded and extended. She ain't gon' wait no time. Pulling out the light and it brand new. The bag on the arm cost a whip too. Half flip to the side, nails done too. Feet gon' match, little baby so cute. Ooh, she ain't gon' waste. Pull up in the wood, speed race. Drop the top, hop in, let me chase you. Girl like to play tag with you, it's basic. You come through. Designer on you like you. Girl, if it's a secret, I'm immune. With the heavens up above from you. Designer with coming, she poppin' tail. And she ain't gon' wait no time. If you got them dollars, she coming with. She ain't gon' wait no time. Shanae and Birkin, she on the shit. She ain't gon' wait no time. Rolex studded with stones and precious gems. She ain't gon' wait no time. 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 Nah, she ain't gon' waste no. Rolex studded with stones and precious gems. She ain't gon' waste no time. Shanae and Birkin, she on the shit. She ain't gon' wait no.
Get that ass a round of applause, she bought it. She gon' wear a crown hard and say that she got it. She gon' shake that ass for the hustlers and the ballers. Shout out to her cousin and the friends, they taught her. She got her degree like her granny and her mama. Fuck them little niggas, you don't want me, you don't need them. Don't trust the white man, they all just greedy. Don't trust these bitches, still got some your secrets. Let's stay wet like a swing she licking. You got a big bag where her bag is deeper. Give a nigga chills like Jeepers, Creepers. Eyes wide shut, but shorty still peeping. Big Draco with a drum, she keepin'.